So, Jabril, there's been some talk about you cross training at cornerback. I know you trained with the DB, I think it was the DB Academy, and your trainer had mentioned to us for a story that you had done some cross training at the cornerback position. I'm just wondering, cornerback is such a wide ranging type of position. What are some of the things that you feel from your game might translate into that position to allow you to contribute at that spot?
Well, I think first and foremost, I'll play whoever the team needs me to play. You know, we've all been cross training and can do multiple things. So whatever the scheme is, whatever they see fit, that's what it's gonna be.
Do you have anything? I mean, you obviously you're learning about the position. Is there anything in particular about it that just kind of, gets you really even more excited about playing it?
I mean, like I said, we've all been training at multiple things. I think as far as the position, you have to have great footwork, and I think that's the main component that I was trying to better myself on is just the footwork, being patient, and it's just not for any specific position. I think that if I better those things, it'll definitely help me translate my game.
Thank you.
Dougie?
Hey, Jabril, it's been a while since we spoke to you. Curious, how tough was it for you to finish last season on IR with the back injury?
Oh, it definitely sucked, man. I want to be out there with the guys competing, trying to help bring W's home, man. So to watch, it was hard, but, I like what I saw from the guys. They stayed together, competed each and every week, and, now I'm focused on this year.
And I know you said in your first answer you do whatever the team wants, so that might kind of make this question relevant. But the way you got hurt, does that give you any reservations about returning in the future? Because it didn't happen when you were playing, obviously, your primary position.
I'm not really worried about that, man. Football is football. Anything can happen out there. I'm healthy now. It's a new year, new focus, and I'm just ready to start on that journey.
Thanks.
Lombardo?
Hey, Jabril. I'm curious your first impressions of guys like Xavier McKinney that play alongside you, and if his ability to kind of play deep center field gets you a little bit more excited about being more of a playmaker up near the box.
I mean, we all can do many different things. Each guy on the roster, and everyone looks like they're in shape. They're well conditioned. They're moving really well. So, man, we're all just excited to, compete against one another and just keep making each other better.
And I know you said you're fully healthy. What was that process like off season to get back fully healthy? And, how daunting was that rehab?
And it's not really daunting. It's when it's something that you need and want to do. But, it was a great process. I learned a lot through it. I'm healthy now. It's a new year. And, I'm just excited to, be out there with the guys.
Having talked to some people who've trained with you this off season, the word that kept coming up is hungry. I'm just curious, where is your hunger at right now? And is there another level that you can take your game to, do you believe?
I mean, we're all hungry, man. We play for one of the most prestigious organizations in the National Football League. And, we all know where it should be. So we're all hungry to be the best person on and off the field that we can be, man. And, it's exciting. It's exhilarating, and, we're just doing our part, man, doing our part to make sure that, we're all the best that we can be.
That second part, in terms of where your game is at right now, what you felt like you showed last year, do you think you can take your game to another level?
Right now, I'm just focused on coming in here every day and being better than I was yesterday, man. And, I feel like if I continue to do that, good things happen.
Hey, Jabril, I know you were training with Darnay Holmes and kind of took him under your wing a little bit. What's been your impression of him with all the time you've been able to spend with him, and how valuable do you think that is for a guy like that coming in, especially such a weird offseason, to kind of get that valuable time with you too?
Anybody who wanted to work out, I definitely welcome. I'm all about camaraderie, getting to know someone, because when you get to know people, deeper than just on a football level, you get real personal. It makes makes that bond much stronger, and you want to play harder for those guys. So that was just my main focus. He comes from a great university, and I like the product that they put out.
And how much have you taken? This is a young defense, obviously, a lot of young players. Like, how much have you taken it on yourself to try and be more of a leader this year?
I mean, I'm not really thinking about that. Like I said, I'm just worried about coming in here every day, making sure we get better as a whole. No repeat mistakes. And, just keep taking it step by step, man. We're still early in this thing. And, we're going to keep coming in here with an attitude to want to get better, to want to learn and be coachable. And, if we can do that and sustain it, good things will definitely happen.
Hey, Jabrill, I just wanted to ask you what it was like to rehab your injury throughout the pandemic. How did things change for you once the middle of March came around, and did that affect the pace of your rehab?
Nah, nothing really affected it. Definitely had to be more cautious with certain things, and obviously social distance, but it was still pretty routine.
It seems like you've made strides the last couple of years. You're like on the cusp of, sort of taking your game to that next level. I mean, last year, obviously, the injury kind of set you back late in the year. But I'm wondering, what gives you confidence to make you think that, this year is the year for you to kind of break through? Like, what about your situation says, I'm ready to make that jump?
Like I said, man, we got a great group of great leaders, and I come in here every day anxious to learn from them. Put my best foot forward, put the coaching points forward, and just work as hard as I can work, man. That's really all I'm focused on right now.